Again, at last, the real thing. Truly a tonic for the soul, a fresh infusion of zest for life. That's football. The minute you let it under your skin, then you begin to make it better. Matic, and turned in by Ronaldo, for whom a moment of some personal uplift in a sad, sad week, and in the context of the game, a potential mood changer. His 100th goal in the Premier League gives Manchester United an interest. Gomez, and Jota, and Minamino has crushed it in for Liverpool. He meant that. They needed that. On a night of obligation, out of the shadows has stepped Takumi Minamino to score a big one for Klopp and the Kop. Aimed up towards Son, goalkeeper committed, and Son has equalised. What a game! What a game! Alisson once, twice, three times a hero on the day, but he went missing then, and Son wasn't missing then. 2-1.
To the middle of the field. Look at that again.
Antonio over the top, and here is Jared Bowen! Hold the back page! This title neither won nor lost just yet. City have an East End mountain to climb. Here's N'Golo Conte. He's played it through here for Christian Pulisic. 2-each. This is a firework of a football match. It's another belting blue goal. And from nowhere, Chelsea are all square. Happy New Year. 2-2 date. The season is nearly done. Should really have won at Manchester United in the week. Here's Demari Gray. There's Richarlison, and Everton have their breakthrough goal. A minute into the second half, Gladys Street demanded and was rewarded. Chelsea chaos. Everton aren't concerned about that. They will take everything they are offered. That's not wise from Richarlison. The goal is beyond wisdom. It is beyond potential value. A minute precisely into the second half. You speak to one Evertonian, you speak to Frank Lampard, you speak to 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000 Evertonians. One thing they all said today, we must score the first goal. Everton have scored the first goal. Taken back by Rooney. Hit push. What a wonderful, wonderful goal! Pistol hit from Granit Xhaka. And Arsenal are where they want to be. Arsenal top four, bright and breezy and purposeful and pointing upwards. For Manchester United, a dark predicament worsens. Alexander-Arnold, it's a super ball for Mo Salah, and Salah's wriggling in and scoring. As deft and expert as the Egyptian is, week on week on week. Just so nimble, just so bright. Chelsea 0, Liverpool 2. Keita, Firmino, Salah, Firmino, this is delightful, Jota and Salah, and here comes Naby Keita, Liverpool have three, it's Mo. Mo making merry at the Stretford end. Liverpool beyond their wildest, happiest fantasy are ripping up United on their own turf. Wriggle away from Højbjerg and find Hakim Ziyech, and Ziyech bends one gloriously!
Wow.
Now that is special. Beauty in blue. A game crying out for a crowning moment has just been blessed with something truly decorative. Technically so far beyond ordinary. Only a good player can do what Hakim Ziyech just did. He's on for what remains of it now. Alexander-Arnold, wow! Oh, my goodness me. He has nailed that. Sheer ferocity. Boy, that flew. By Ayling, lifted into the air by Bolly. Strauss competing. Ayling! This is transformational. This is sensational. This is Leeds from the dead. Marching on together. And look how together they are. This was impossible at half-time. Never, 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 never take football for granted. It doesn't have to make sense. We largely love it because it doesn't.
I'm not sure.
What sort of a somersault was that? Breathtaking, flabbergasting, bemusing, nigh on impossible. How has that football match played out? What you saw just couldn't have happened. Leeds had it. They were nowhere. They were lost. They were drowning. They were out. 2 goals down, a long way from home. At half-time, it looked impossibly bleak. And somehow, they have won the game. What a night. What an extraordinary football match. Just compute it if you will. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Leeds United, after 110 minutes, 3. Coleman caught on it by Salah, and Salah is off and running now. Catch him if you can. Mo Salah, brilliant. There is no catching him. The man is electric. Seamus Coleman has nowhere to hide. Horrible. Mo Salah in a category all by himself. And that Evertonian hope rekindled and then re-extinguished. What it has always meant, what it will always mean. A day of ageless ritual, rich of history, sharp of relevance. Welcome to Manchester. Once more, the gloves are off. Bruno Fernandes with an elegant turn and a beautifully weighted ball from Marcus Rashford. It's Rashford, it's Sancho, it's 1-0 United. That was sumptuous from Manchester United. Walker-Peters in the goal, might just have had the touch with Sancho that scored the goal, but Jadon Sancho is celebratory. And what a ball that is.
Yeah, I think at first he thought about knocking it over the top, but then he thought, no, I could find something more clinical. And Rashford does the sensible thing, gets it very right. And Walker-Peters came storming back in the hope he could just intercept. But no, it did find its way to Sancho. And he had the easy job of just tucking it into the back of the net. There's a little touch, of course, from the Southampton right back, but it was never going to affect things. A blistering counter-attack.
That is a smashing goal. It is a smashing goal from conception to execution. And Robertson got it back. And Robertson can raid for Liverpool. Firmino with finesse and style. What a delicious little touch. How smart is that guy? Liverpool 2 to the good, and breathing right down the neck of the champions.
Yeah, they certainly are now.
It was such a bright finish from such a bright player. Slung up towards Kai Havertz! Chelsea got there in the end! Ticking up to minute 89. Kai Havertz finally found the way. One of the form players in the Premier League, at the expense of Newcastle players who have begun to forget what defeat is, but who may be tasting it again here. Havertz 4 goals in 3, 5 in 5, 6 in 7. Zinchenko dipped in towards De Bruyne and moved on for Raheem Sterling, and De Bruyne rattles it back in, and City have their advantage back. Not held up for long. And bouncing about in blue once more. Cancelo, Ming saw it, in goes De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne! Gundogan! From the brink of despair, elation! From catastrophe, cacophonic joy! The stuff of stellar champions. Are you watching, Sergio? And on the final day, Manchester City are the champions, having trailed here by 2 goals to 1. They have beaten Aston Villa by 3 goals to 2.